Ever wish you could like build a dream vacation package, just like that?
Mm-hmm.
Today we're diving into TravelTree.
Okay.
It's software, and they say they can do just that for travel professionals.
Right.
Like, imagine crafting these really complex itineraries, but it's a breeze. You're keeping your clients happy,
Yeah.
and maybe you even have time to take a vacation yourself.
That would be nice.
I know, right? So what's the catch? Let's find out.
Well, there's definitely a buzz around TravelTree. I've heard about it,
Yeah.
especially from people dealing with, high-end clients.
Yeah.
Who want those really carefully planned, unique trips.
Mm-hmm.
We're thinking destination management companies.
Right.
Luxury travel agents, tour operators, that sort of thing.
Okay.
We're not talking about just booking a quick flight online here.
So very niche, very specific, but what's like their main selling point?
Right.
I was on their website, and they talk a lot about saving time, obviously.
Yeah, who doesn't want that?
Right. Impressing clients, boosting sales. They even mentioned accumulating knowledge, which I found interesting.
Yeah.
It almost sounds too good to be true.
It does sound a bit ambitious. But let's take a closer look at each of those things they're promising.
Okay.
And we can see how they actually play out in the real world.
Yeah, let's start with the big one, saving time.
Okay.
They really emphasize this itinerary and quote builder feature.
Right.
You just drag, drop, and boom, you've got a custom itinerary in minutes. Is it really that easy?
Well, imagine this. Okay. Instead of starting from scratch every single time, you have templates, pre-built blocks, right, for everything.
Yes.
City tours, luxury hotels.
Oh, wow.
Pull them in, make a few adjustments, and then boom, a really professional-looking quote, way faster than usual.
Yeah.
We could be talking about like 75% less time on itineraries.
Wow.
Think what you could do with all those extra hours every week.
That would be a game changer for sure. And speaking of professional, I was looking at some of their sample itineraries.
Yeah.
And they look amazing. Miles ahead of those like boring Word docs or Excel sheets I sometimes see.
Yeah, presentation is everything.
Right.
Especially when we're talking about luxury travel. And TravelTree seems to get that. They've got these sleek, modern designs. It really elevates the whole thing.
Yeah.
And it's not just about looking nice.
Yeah.
Okay? They've got different templates like there's fast offer for when you need to get something out quickly.
Yeah.
And then there's a detailed offer for, when you really want to showcase all the specifics.
Oh, I like that. They've thought of everything. And they haven't forgotten about all the behind-the-scenes stuff either.
Right.
CRM to manage your clients, accounting tools to keep the money flowing. And get this, you can even put those itineraries directly onto your website.
Oh, wow.
No coding required.
That's amazing.
Music to my ears.
Yeah, it's all about making things easier, more streamlined, having everything in one place for your travel business. This integration could be a real lifesaver, you know? Might even mean you need fewer software subscriptions. And I think that web integration feature is really smart. Potential clients can actually see their dream trip without leaving your site.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
And here's a feature I bet your clients would love. It's called Bookable Extras. So your clients, they can add things to their trip, activities, upgrades, even while they're already traveling.
Oh, wow.
Talk about personalized service, right?
That's amazing, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great way to make the experience better for the client, and it might even mean more revenue for you.
Exactly.
Giving travelers the power to customize their trip, on the fly.
Yeah.
That's what people want these days, that flexibility.
Mm-hmm.
It does make you wonder, though, with all these features, is it actually easy to use?
Right. Yeah, that's the big question, right? It could have all these features, but if it's hard to use, it's not really saving anybody any time.
Exactly. You want to know, how long does it really take to learn?
Right.
Is it actually intuitive? Can you find what you need?
Yeah.
Especially when you're with a client and you need to work quickly.
Yeah.
Those are the things that really matter.
Exactly. That's why I like that they have a free trial.
Oh, yeah.
You can get in there,
Try it out.
test it out. Yeah, exactly. And see if it actually delivers on what they're promising before you commit.
Right.
And if you want like a more guided experience,
Yeah.
they have a demo option too.
That's great. Yeah, those are really helpful resources.
Yeah.
It's always best to try before you buy.
Mm-hmm.
Or in this case, before you subscribe, especially when you're talking about using a whole new system, like in your daily work.
Yeah, for sure. All this talk about automation streamlining kind of makes me wonder, is this like the future of travel planning?
Right.
Things like TravelTree going to like replace actual people?
That is the question, isn't it? Like, on the one hand, technology like this could make travel planning so much more efficient
Right.
and affordable.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
there's also something to be said for the experience and the personalized advice that a real person brings.
Yeah, especially for those really complicated trips.
Yeah, exactly.
Or if a client wants something like really unique,
Yeah.
off the beaten path, having a real person can make a huge difference.
I totally agree. I think in the future, we're going to see a combination of both,
Okay.
like high tech and that personal touch.
Okay.
So tools like TravelTree, I think, will let travel agents work smarter, not harder.
Okay.
And that frees them up to do what they do best.
Oh, good.
Building those relationships and planning those unforgettable trips.
Yeah, it's like having the best of both worlds, right?
Exactly.
The technology takes care of all the boring stuff.
Right.
Like scheduling and quotes and invoices.
Yeah.
And that leaves you free to be creative and connect with people.
Exactly. Use technology to make things better, not to replace people altogether.
Okay, so we can't talk about technology without talking about data security.
Right. Of course.
It's a big deal.
Sure.
With all this information going around,
Yeah.
how does TravelTree measure up?
Well, it's definitely something to think about.
Yeah.
And it seems like they take it very seriously.
Okay.
They say that all the data is stored on secure servers
Right.
in Germany.
Okay.
And Germany has really strict data protection laws.
Yeah.
So the strictest in the world.
That's good to know. That is reassuring. But what about when you're actually sharing those itineraries with your clients?
Right.
Is that safe?
Yeah, they use these secure individual links. Only someone with a specific link can see the information.
Okay.
So that really reduces the risk of someone getting access who shouldn't.
That's good. Okay. And what about integrations?
Yeah.
Because lots of travel professionals use CRM systems.
Oh, for sure. It's essential.
Yeah. So how well does TravelTree work with those?
So they have a couple different options.
Okay.
The simplest is that you can just put a link in your CRM system that goes to the TravelTree itinerary, but for a more integrated experience.
Right.
Especially for bigger businesses with more complex needs. They also have custom API integration.
Okay. For those of us who aren't like tech people,
Right.
what does that actually mean? Custom API integration.
Okay, so basically it's a way for different software systems to talk to each other.
Okay.
So API stands for Application Programming Interface.
Okay.
But really, it just means that your CRM and TravelTree can share information and work together more smoothly,
Okay.
which can save you a lot of time and headaches in the long run.
Gotcha. So they've got the data security side covered.
It seems like.
Integrations too.
Yeah.
But let's get back to that human element for a second.
Okay.
Even with all this automation,
Yeah.
how can travel professionals make sure they're still giving that personal touch that clients love?
Well, I think that's where those customization options and the flexibility that TravelTree offers really come in.
Okay.
Remember we were talking about those client notes earlier?
Yeah.
You can use those to keep track of all sorts of things like your clients' preferences, trips they've taken in the past, even little details to help them feel valued and understood.
It's like a digital memory bank for every client.
Exactly. And that level of personalization, it can really make a difference when you're trying to build those strong relationships that keep clients coming back.
Yeah, for sure. It's like they're giving you the tools, but you still have to use them the right way.
Right.
You can't forget about that personal touch that makes a trip really special.
Exactly. And don't forget about the knowledge accumulation they talk about.
Oh, right.
Every trip you plan, every time you talk to a client, it's a chance to learn something.
Yeah.
And with TravelTree, you can actually keep track of all that knowledge and use it to improve what you offer
Okay.
and wow your future clients.
So it's like having your own travel encyclopedia.
That's a good way to put it.
You can see what destinations are popular, what activities people love, what kind of dietary restrictions are common these days.
Exactly. All that information can be really useful.
Yeah, especially in the travel industry where things change so quickly.
For sure.
So it's not just about making your life easier now, but it's also about setting you up for success later on.
Yeah.
After this whole deep dive, I'm feeling pretty good about TravelTree. But we always want to be real with our listeners.
Of course.
No software is perfect, right?
Definitely not. No TravelTree has a lot to offer.
Yeah.
But you have to think critically.
Right.
Don't expect it to solve all your problems immediately.
Exactly. Don't just follow the crowd. Take your time. Really think about it.
Yeah.
Does it work for your business, your style, your budget?
Exactly. Read reviews, talk to other people who are using it already, and most importantly, try that free trial.
Yeah.
Get in there, test it out, see if it's a good fit.
Nothing beats hands-on experience. So for our listeners who are interested and want to find out more, where should they go?
The TravelTree website is a great place to start.
Okay.
They have Tons of information about their features and pricing.
Yeah.
Even examples of how other travel businesses are using it successfully.
And, of course, don't forget about that free trial.
Right.
That's the best way to see what TravelTree can do for you.
Try it before you buy it.
Exactly. Well, there you have it, folks. Our deep dive into the world of TravelTree. We looked at the good and the bad, and hopefully you have a better idea now of whether this tool can help you take your travel business to the next level.
Yeah, it's all about staying curious.
Yeah.
Embracing new ideas and always looking for ways to get better at what you do and create those amazing experiences for your clients.
I love that because at the end of the day, travel is about connecting with people, exploring new places.
Absolutely.
And making memories that last a lifetime.
Yeah, and that's something worth working towards.
Absolutely, no matter what tools you're using. Safe travels, everyone.